It's that time of year again. You get out your pots, you get out your plants, and you think about creating something beautiful. The clay pot is pretty plain. Sometimes I feel plain and common. I'm so glad that God doesn't look for a perfect person. He's not impressed by how many letters follow my name or how many likes I get on YouTube. By the way, hit like on this video and share it with others. These verses are very encouraging to me today. 2 Corinthians 4:6-7. For God, who said, "Let light shine out of darkness," made his light shine in our hearts to give us the light of the knowledge of God's glory displayed in the face of Christ. But we have this treasure in jars of clay to show that this all-surpassing power is from God and not from us. Paul is quoting Genesis 1:3 when God declared, "Let there be light," and there was light. In the same way, God can command spiritual light. Paul is probably remembering his own conversion story, where he was on a road and suddenly he was surrounded by bright light. God pulled him out of his spiritual darkness into an understanding of who is Jesus. These verses in 2 Corinthians is telling us that God made light shine in our hearts as well. We were brought out of spiritual darkness. So I am a jar of clay, but holding a great treasure, Jesus. His light shines in my heart. He enlightens me and gives me knowledge of himself. But at times I feel like I'm a jar that has been put on a shelf, not being used, too common, too plain, and that is painful. I've fallen into a trap of comparing myself with others. Their ministry is so much more effective. What am I doing? I look at them and I think, I'm just a common pot. But God knows and understands my weaknesses. He knows I'm but a jar of clay. He knows about my wounds, my messes, my failures. God declares that he's the potter and he can do whatever he wants with me. He can do great things. He can do small things. God loves to use clay pots like us. Why? Because it's his power working in us, and that brings glory to him. This is the greatest joy of all, to know that he's using me. He has compassion and understanding. So don't lose heart, fellow pots. God is using us, shaping us, molding us, all to his glory.